I made it out the hood, 7 years old, gunshots and sirens. Rapping cause my first beats were gunshots and sirens. Told me no snitching or you would go missing. Niggas drawing blood, call the violence artistic. I remember teachers saying everything was art. Same teacher down talking to graffiti in the park. Ebonics that I speak, got her squinting when I talk. She confused by the way we fuse Webster and Pac. Mad cause I didn't really study a lot, but I quoted every lyric to the albums I copped that. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
So finally, the Call of Duty gods have heard my cries. I finally landed on a god lobby, and what I mean by that is that basically this was the best lobby I ever had, and I am playing on my secondary account, which even in this account, I've never had players at this level where they're basically, a lot of them are brain dead. They're very easy to kill, they're very predictable, they keep on going and rushing to the same point, so all I do is pretty much just loop around in circles and go straight behind them and just kill them from behind, and they never really pay attention to the minimap, it seems. So I'm not gonna sit here and talk about tips and tricks and the best setups and best this and best that and best route and stuff like that, because to be honest, you're not gonna get DNA bombs against really good players, or if you do, it's gonna be one in maybe like 50 games or so. In my personal opinion, it's just really tough to do. Oh my goodness, how the hell did I survive? And that's what I mean. You know, you also have to have luck. It's, you know, luck has always been part of Call of Duty, because with connection, and especially with this game at the moment, doesn't have the greatest connection in the world. A lot of the times you win gunfights mainly by one, you know, if you have good gun skill, then of course you increase your luck. But there are times where you should have died, but for some reason the game just allowed you to live on a little bit longer, or your teammate just comes out of nowhere and saves you, which rarely happens, but when it does, you know, you just have to take advantage of those moments. So right here I'm playing a little bit slower just because I'm really close to it, and this is my very first DNA bomb ever. So when you're going for your first anything, you definitely want to play a little bit more defensive when you're getting really close, just to secure that. I say don't play to the point where you just feel uncomfortable. Like, don't play to the point where it's really slow that it kind of like messing with your mentality in a way. What I mean by that is sometimes you play so slow that you kind of, your brain is telling you, okay, we got to move to this section, you got to move, you got to go here, and you're like, no, I can't, just in case I die, and you're afraid, and then out of nowhere a guy just randomly comes behind you and kills you. You know, you don't want to overthink things all too much, but yeah, I can understand, you know, when you get nervous or when you're getting a little bit scared that something may go wrong, you start overthinking things. But the best thing is to try to keep your cool, or at least as much as possible. And I believe the guy was camping in the corner right there. No idea how the hell I survived, but you know, like I said, this is a lucky gameplay. Call of Duty, in my personal opinion, you know, it's luck as well. Apart from gun skill, apart from having good connection, there's points and times where, you know, luck is just on your side and you manage to get these really great gameplays. But anyways, like I mentioned before, this is my secondary account, and in this account I don't have as high a stats as my primary, mainly because this is my sniping slash, well, now knifing, since you saw those first few clips. I got that actually last night. I just was messing around with it and I found it to be fun, but since then I haven't really been using the drone things. I've been primarily just sniping. Always snipe on this account, mainly because I don't want to ruin my stats for my primary account. But once I saw this lobby, I was like, I have to use I have to use it, because this is an opportunity that doesn't come always. Like I mentioned, even in this account, which my stats aren't as high as my primary account, it doesn't happen all the time. So I took a, you know, complete advantage over it, and I actually dropped another DNA bomb, like I mentioned before, on the second game. And yeah, it was all fun and games until I got kicked out of the lobby, and then once I joined, all back to normal. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys didn't, could drop a like, that'd be highly appreciated. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, guys. Peace.